So I just had my morning shower and I thought, let's kind of check on our bagel dough before I get dressed. Okay, my dough is risen, lovely. So now, I should put a little bit of flour on this cutting board. Just in case, don't want too much to stick. So I'll move you there and there. A little bit of flour on the cutting board. It's funny when you get up in the morning and this becomes your kind of routine now. You're just getting so used to making your own bread. I was talking to my daughter. Richard and I have not bought bread except for the little, what's it called? Little blue something or other bread of Weight Watchers, which we bought before Christmas. We haven't bought bread since then. I've just been making our own bread because it's pretty dang easy. I'm just filling the bowl with hot water. So this, I think I've mentioned this before, the sticky comes off the sides easier. There. So you're supposed to section it into 8. So if I kind of shape it in kind of a rectangle-ish, sort of, just so that they're equal. There, that looks pretty good. So let's go down the middle here. Oops. And then down the middle here. So now we've got 4. And then cut all these in half. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you roll them into balls and you make a bagel looking kind of thing. So you're supposed to roll it into a ball like a bagel. But funny, I have a bagel maker from Epicure Spices. It's silicone, but it's a perfect place for them to rise without the circle disappearing. I love bagels. Did you guys know I made them once before, not sourdough, just regular ones? That you have to boil these. That's what gives it that kind of tough bagel outer, when you cut into them and they're excuse me, either a bagel maker or a donut maker. And it looks like that. It only has 6 though, but we'll give it a try. I think you're supposed to spray it, yes, with oil. We'll give it a try. So I'll just shape the hole right over like this. There. And then it's supposed to rise for quite a while. I'm going to carry on here. So while I'm doing these bagels, I have something that has been laying so heavy on my mind and on my heart. And I don't think if you don't have a YouTube channel, you would understand, because for me, when I started YouTube back in 2007, I think it was, when it first opened, I was doing crafts and stuff on YouTube, and I know that was a whole nother audience, and I was just doing some family vlogging and stuff, so I get that. like you lose different audiences over time. But now I'm starting to think, is it time for me to quit YouTube? I would be really sad. Like, it's not something I want to do, but is it kind of stupid and futile to keep doing something when you're not getting an audience? Now, having said that, I want to thank from the bottom of my heart those of you that regularly watch and regularly like and often comment on my videos. It means the world, like, it just means the world to me. And you know, when you're a person and you have like things in your life like chronic pain and things that often get you down, you're for me, YouTube is such a distraction, and I love doing my videos. A lot of time lately, they've been a lot of cooking stuff, and that's just a coincidence. I don't know why, but that's what they've been. And I have all these different ideas for what to do. But then when I look and I see that I have 27 views on my videos, it's like, what? So I don't know. Had great audience over Vlogmas. That was great. But just this last vlog, I have no idea what I did or what I didn't do. It could, I don't know. And I think it's not you guys' fault. It's the algorithms in YouTube. So if you don't know, one of your YouTubers has made a video, especially one of the YouTubers that's not in the top echelon of YouTubers, so their videos always pop up, but you know what I mean. You don't always remember to go search for their video. I'm guilty of that. So I know it has to do with that, but then I have learned that if people like your videos and comment, it brings attention to the algorithms in YouTube, and then they put you in that, you know, things to watch today or something. That I do know. So I'm trying to ask you guys, those of you that are watching and those of you that will comment, should I quit YouTube now? And I'm scared you guys are going to say, yes, hang it up, you're done. That ship has sailed. I think there's still a place and a venue on YouTube for a 72. How old am I? I think I'm 72. Yes, I'm 72-year-old person who just shows you I have no idea how old I am, which is the fun of being older because you don't give a hot damn how old you are. Look. One more to go. So can you guys please advise me on that? Because honestly, it has been laying on my heart. Thanks. I love you all. Even if there's just one of you out there, I love you. Okay, I have purple eyes and my color purple shade from Broadway and this purple thing. So I think that's enough purple. The movie's about to start. So I'll talk to you later. Bye. Beautiful. These are the strawberries.
Strawberries and then cake.
You have your ticket ready, right?
You guys, you always do such a nice job when you do these movies, and I love it.
Okay, my name is Jesse Lipscomb. Sherol asked me to come say a couple of words before we do this screening. The reason why, it was so hard to do. As you know, if you've never seen the show, it deals a lot about trauma and the cycles of trauma and how it continually happens. But we did not prepare ourselves for what it was going to do to us when we were acting and doing this musical in different cities. And I remember when you had asked me to come up here and do a little bit, we were going to do a little bit from it. And I'm just over the moon that this show gets to be seen again by so many new people, new minds, and hopefully new artists that might take it to new heights. So thank you again for what you've done, and let's enjoy The Color Purple.
Okay, people. It's freaking cold, okay? It is minus 51 with the wind chill. Minus 51. Did you know where we live is the northernmost metropolis in North America? So above us, there's no more big cities. When you get to Edmonton and you want a mall or something really big, forget it. This is it. So this is where you're going to come to the largest city before hitting like Fort McMurray, all those northern smaller towns and cities, and then the North Pole. That's where we live. Do we pride ourselves in this? No. Do I often ponder how someone of African descent, like myself, ended up in the most coldest northernmost city in North America? Often, yes. My father was born in Washington, D.C. in the United States. My mother was born in Raleigh, North Carolina. They met at university in Raleigh, North Carolina. My dad was an amazing athlete, and he did the circuit of the Negro baseball teams. And one part of his circuit brought them to Canada and then to Saskatchewan, which is the province to the left of us on a map, or to the right, depending how you're looking at it. And there were scouts from the Edmonton Eskimo Football League looking for running backs and players with talent. And they approached him and offered him a contract and a deal and a home and everything. So my parents moved here. I think I was just born. No, I hadn't been born yet. I think it was 1950. So they moved to Edmonton to play for the Edmonton Eskimos. He had an illustrious career, is in the Canadian Football Hall of Fame. He was phenomenal. They chose to stay here once my sister was of school age and my brother, and they worked for the education for the school board, the Edmonton Catholic School Board, and my father became the supervisor of physical education for Edmonton Catholic, and my mother was a psychologist in the schools and then went on to private practice. So she was Dr. Miles. This is why we're here. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure we would have grown up probably in either New York, where my grandma was, or Washington, D.C. So it's so bizarre what gets you where, So yeah, it's cold. I have the heater turned up and it's still cold. I don't know. I'm under a blanket, knitting, watching a movie, drinking warm drinks, trying to stay warm. So yeah, it's damn cold. So I'm just getting ready to put this bread in the oven. I'm so disappointed. I totally forgot that I'd left it in the oven overnight, so it rose for like way too long, like 18 hours. And then Richard said he noticed this morning that it had risen really high, but then when I remembered, but I was asleep, I pulled it out and it had gone down a bit. So, but what I did do, I thought, I'll get all fancy. I took a razor thing and cut it, and I want to show you guys the razor one I used. Nothing fancy fancy like they use in, but I bought these at Marshall's. You know, these face and eyebrow razors. You know the ones. Can you see the razor? And I thought, perfect for bread. I'm only going to use these for bread, and you can see the color is different. They're kind of a dusty. So I thought this whole time I was talking to you guys, but my recorder wasn't on. So I'm frothing milk for my tea. Some milks don't like to froth. This is done. Some don't like to froth. And International Coffee for me doesn't froth. This is beautiful. I used 1% milk and I ran out of it. We didn't have any more, so I ended up using my, what is it called? Fat-free. Okay, here we go. Here's my tea, my chai latte. That's what this is gonna be. Look at that foam. Richard won't stop sneezing. He's on the treadmill. Listen to him. That's about the 10th sneeze. He's on the treadmill. Are you okay? See? There's another one. See? Exercise. Some people are allergic to it. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. He's still sneezing. He's trying to, like, subtly not sneeze. I don't want to waste that milk. Whoa, baby. There. Look how high off the thing it is. It's gonna spill. A little bit of dusting of cinnamon. Beautiful. Beautiful. Lovely. Yes. There, look at that. Now that's a gorgeous chai tea latte, if I ever saw one. I'm gonna go enjoy that. I ventured out, first time in probably 5 days, to the mailbox because it warmed up a tiny, tiny bit. Teeny, tiny bit. So, let me get my mail. Anything good? Oh, Norman. I don't even know who that is. I'll take it all. Jesus, it's cold. Gotta put the glove back on. I can sort through this at home. I'm sorry I don't have my microphone on, so I'm probably very muffled, but I don't know who Norman is. Here's the keys. Whoops.
You're all good.
It's pretty cold out. Hi. Neighbors are all out shoveling because it finally is balmy summer weather. 3 different people out. It's quite funny. You didn't see them forever and now everybody's outside shoveling. You can hear the shovels. Okay, we're at the car. Let me get in the car. Let me heat up the seats. Oh gosh. There. Deanne was hankering for a loaf of sourdough bread. My glasses fog up when it gets cold, so I just put one in the freezer and she can have it. But I have to cover my face or I will have trigeminal neuralgia today. Has to be kept warm. I don't care how stupid it looks. And these Icelandic wool mitts are the best. Like, my hand in this mitten is toasty warm. This one's kind of cold because I had it out of my mitten, but I'm warming it up now. Richard has a pair too. We love them. It's Lopi wool and it's from Iceland, and it's Lopi is the name of the sheep, and they have a really long hair, and it keeps them really, really warm. And apparently, if your hands get wet and cold, it just gets warmer and warmer in these mittens. It's so weird. So yeah. Woo. So off we go. So you guys, we just got a really scary emergency alert warning, and it says that, let's see if I can find it. It says that because of the extreme cold weather, it is putting the electrical grid at a high demand and at risk for power outages, which a power outage is normally not a big deal. But in this weather, last night it went down to a wind chill of a -60. So it said to immediately turn off all your large appliances. If you're going to cook a meal, use your microwave. Do not use your oven, wash machine, dryer, dishwasher, any big appliances. Do not use. Turn off all unnecessary lights. And I turned off the TV. I turned off my every lamp but this little one here. What did I turned everything off, and I put candles in the living room and in the kitchen, and then there's a couple of 3 candles in here, and yeah, everything's off. It's really scary. Nice. Some homes like ours and Deanne's have wooden fireplaces in them, so we store our wood, so we are lucky that if the power goes off, we have a fireplace and we can just go downstairs, move down there, and just stay down there until you know what I mean? We have food, we have things stored. I'm sure the fridge would go off, but that doesn't matter because you could put it all outside because it's cold. But we have enough food to get us through. Do you know what I mean? But, and we can cook in the fire. Not a big deal. But of recent, I would like to say maybe the last 10 years, they haven't allowed wooden fireplaces in homes. I don't know why. And it also says, because it's so cold, it is extremely dangerously dry inside. So if a fire were to start, God forbid, probably everything would go up in flames because it's so dry. I'm thinking of all these people, homeless people. I don't know what they're doing. People that are in low income. Like, oh my God, if the grid goes off, so scary. So I just got home from Laura's and came to see if all my knitted items had dried from yesterday. I put essential oil in the water with it. First I washed them in Woolite. And then some essential oil. Oh, that smells so nice. The mitts are still a little wet. So those ones must be too. Let me check out these slippers. Yeah, they're really wet. So I'll take that off the table. There. It's just so nice when they get all clean. Like these mitts we wear so much. So you know they were dirty. So nice to have them all smelling nice and clean. Those are our low P mitts, Richard's and mine, that I made. And I swear they keep your hands so warm. Happy Saturday, everybody. It is so warm. I can't believe, like, within 2 weeks we went from -40 to +40 Fahrenheit. 80 degrees. Because it's +40 Fahrenheit today, which is +4 or 5. I have this really cute jacket on. See if I can show you. This. Isn't it cute? Deanne gave it to me. And Deanne is small. This is a medium. And I love it because it's 100% wool. That's the only reason she gave it to me, because wool is way too itchy for her, which I love. Sorry, I forgot to put my microphone on my phone. Oh well, I'll get better at remembering. So we decided we're going to have breakfast for supper. And sometimes I love doing that, especially on a Saturday night. So what I have here is the 100% whole grains Kodiak Power Cakes Flapjack and Waffle Mix. And I get it on Amazon. And you just add water, and they're very, very high in protein and very low in calorie or weight watching points. So here's my Saturday night breakfast for supper. Those pancakes with the blueberries, 0 points for the blueberries. 3 dollops of Cool Whip Light. I can have 2 strips of bacon and scrambled eggs. So this whole thing is about 5 or 7 points, so that's not bad. Yummy, and I'm hungry. So I am going to sign off of this vlog for now. I'm trying to upload a little bit more often, so I'm going to get this one uploaded and edited and all that good stuff, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and I'll be back real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.